So, namaskar to everyone, and Reverend Dr. H.R. Nagendra Guruji, Dr. Vikrant Singh Tomar, and all the other dignitaries who are present in this United Consciousness Organized National HR Conference on Ancient Wisdom. So, very good afternoon. Thank you very much for inviting me. I would like to share some of the thoughts, as I clearly highlighted in my first slide, about the Ministry of Education's IKS Division's initiatives, so that which is relevant to the management education. Okay. Hope I think all the sessions in the morning went on very well on the ancient wisdom, reimagining the governance, management, and all part of this. I really miss being in Jaisalmer, beautiful city in Rajasthan. So I miss being with you all. So finally, let me come to the straight to the point. So I think, we all have realized that we can derive a lot from Indian knowledge system. So I understand that this conference is continuation of C20, what Dr. Tomar has organized, and also as part of the commemoration of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, celebrating India's 75 years of independence. Friends, you all know that India has successfully completed the G20 summit. The theme of G20 summit was Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. There we have is basically the guiding principle for India since time immemorial. The original verse appears actually in Maha Upanishad. So all of you know that. I don't need to tell you, you're all the experts. So let me say, G20 theme basically demonstrates the commitment of India in resolving global issues by relying on its deep-rooted ethos. So that's basically the theme of your event, Ancient Wisdom for HR Managers at a different scale. IKS and basically Indian Knowledge System, which is located in AICTE, for those who do not know much about All India Council for Technical Education. This is an advisory body to the Government of India, started in 1945, and went on to become the regulator of both technical and management education in the country in 1987. Since then, a lot of water has flown at AICTE. Today, we ourselves recognize ourselves as facilitator for higher education than a regulator. So I understand that this conference is looking at some of the wisdom for HR managers. India's success in this area, I think, could be a very good resource for the whole world. So our IKS division at AICTE has a vision to promote interdisciplinary research in all aspects of Indian knowledge system, and including the management issues. So we reserve and decide the Indian knowledge system for research and societal application. For those who do not know about what AICTE has done in this area, just quickly run through two slides only. So we actually focus on IKS activities starting from school children to higher education and also to teachers. We also look at preparation of syllabi, courses, course materials. Then we also offer internship in IKS activities along with the research fellowships. We also fund textbook preparation in this area and teacher training materials also. So we provide materials on IKS topics to school curriculum as well. We have already given to NCERT, work with them. So research proposals we fund. We also fund IKS centers, language centers. And actually this year, the advisory body headed by the Honorable Minister for Education, so we have also identified the future scope for another 3 years on IKS activity, which is presently located at All India Council for Technical Education in Delhi. So for a general public, we also involve outreach activities, documentaries on IKS. We also conduct IKS melas, and international community, we also identify collaborators and support the students. So these are some of the 3-year plan activities we propose to the government. It is a very huge, and why I wanted to actually address here is some of you can contribute to many of these activities. I'm not going to read out the entire thing because time is very less. Just to give you, and if somebody is interested, you can write to chairman at aicte-india.org. So outcome-based research program, we cover all areas, not just the management. So again, this is not of much of interest to you, I thought I'll just give you, these are the 9 areas where we ready to fund. And there are in phase, we have already funded some projects which are ongoing, and some will come in the phase 2 and phase 3. And then phase 4, for 5 years, we have planned the future. So particularly where I think you can fit in is management, health, wellness, consciousness also. It could be in a new universal model based on objectives. And we have also taken up a digital library initiative. It's a huge one. And some group are also looking at to develop IKS in Indian knowledges, Indian languages. A wiki type of a development also is being currently thought about. And currently IKS related reference books and manuscripts not readily available. So we are actually taken up that in a very big way. Our initiatives actually started digitizing authentic and authoritative reference books. And as I told you, funding to digitize and make it available online over 100,000 books. So the AICT is introducing also a minor in IKS for all the engineering institutions. So where I think some of your topics can come in, because management is an added activity for engineers who graduate, because most of the companies look at BTech with MBA kind of an activity. So that may be a very good addition value to them. So we are actually developing, as I told you, design thinking elective course development with NCERT for school education. So we wanted to bring in IKS at the school level. So finally, what I would like to propose for the thing, we can create education modules with IKS content, prepare for the real world, wherein we can draw a lot of knowledge which is there through our ancient Indian Gurukulas, which focused on imparting knowledge, which could be practically implemented to find solution to real life problems. Subjects may be thought about is law, ethics, architecture, warfare, which they used to study, and it's a similar thing, a multidisciplinary approach through the national education policy is our aim also. With knowledge and skills such as critical analysis, innovation, creativity, leadership, imparted with practical projects through internships and even vocational also we are integrating now. We will develop engaged, conscious global citizens with an agency and which will transform not only themselves and also their communities and planet for a better life. So a lot of information we can look at through the Vedas and Vedic literature. Particularly, I will draw your attention to these 14 books of knowledge along with 4 Upavedas, where one of them I would like to highlight before I end my speech within 10 minutes as I had promised. This is for Arthashastra, it's attributed to Chanakya, wherein there's an ancient knowledge of Indian treatise on statecraft, economics and politics, where we talk about governance and leadership. So where, how Arthashastra is outlined to provide insights into effective administration and policy making in modern governments and organizations. Economics and management, where Arthashastra discussions on economics, taxation, trade, management, which can offer perspectives on policy, business ethics, and also resource management. Diplomacy and international relationship is another area where it addresses. The text teachings on diplomacy and negotiation can inform modern diplomatic practices in international. So it's an up time, ladies and gentlemen, because we are in the forming, and we are very sure our national education policy is going to be the driver. And I even in fact say that NEP 2020 implementation is an agenda during Amritkal and to put us as a Vishwaguru. But we have to also remember the human values. That's what even the AICT is propagating through minor courses in universal human values and other things. Compulsory, actually, we have made one compulsory course, and also we are offering a minor degree for engineering graduates on universal human values. So such new initiatives bringing in multi-disciplinary, multi-entry exit, and particularly I would like to say there will be a new ID, very similar to Aadhaar for every learner, every student in the country. One student, one ID, which is called APAR. Along with that, academic bank of credits and the new national credit framework where skill-based courses is embedded into regular curriculum. These 3 will be the new QR code for Indian learners. So So that would be a fantastic time. It is a fantastic time, and all things will happen. Very similar to what happened to Chandrayaan, Aditya. We will be very successful to put India on the global map as a Vishwaguru. I hope through all your efforts, particularly the HR managers, going to put, because we need to create a lot of jobs as well, with a lot of skilling happening. So with this, we could be the third largest economy in the world. Why third? Even we could jump to second largest economy in the world. Hopefully, all this will happen. So thank you very much.